In today's video, I will be participating once again in the Look for Less Challenge, March 2019 edition. This challenge is hosted by Yami from the Latina Next Door, and her co-host this month is Kristen K. When I was looking for a project to do for this month, I came across this wreath from Pier 1, and it has two of my favorite elements in it, lemons and succulents. And I thought this would be so much fun to recreate. As you can see, they had it on clearance for $34.88, but regularly it was $49.95. And I knew that I could recreate this wreath for much less. So these are the items that I am using for this project. I got a wreath form from Dollar Tree for $1. I picked up some lemons from Amazon actually for 83 cents a piece. You can find them at the Dollar Tree, but I found them cheaper on Amazon. I was originally going to use these florals, dried flowers that I had, but they were really too delicate and they kept falling apart. So I'll show you in a minute what I used instead. And then I ended up getting these succulents. I kind of splurged on them. I got them at Amazon, and it was $10 or $9.99 for 4, but they were just so realistic and I just really liked the way they looked, so I decided to splurge on them. And then I got the ivy vine also from Amazon, and they were $1.80 a piece, and I ended up using 3 of them. And this is what I ended up using instead of those dried flowers. And I already had these just in my stash. I kind of snatched them from different areas in my house. So I'm going to call this free. So before I go on any further, I want to apologize for my voice. My voice is a little bit raspy and my kind of nasally, and that's because I am currently getting over a bad cold. But the first thing that I'm going to do to create this wreath is I'm going to take the vines and I'm going to wrap them around, and I end up using zip ties to hold them into place. And I end up using 3 of the vines altogether. Right here I just have 2 vines, but then I come back later and I put a 3rd one because I want it to look more full. And then to finish up this wreath, I just placed the succulents at 12, 6, 3 and 9 o'clock, as if you were looking at a clock. And then I just put the lemons and the baby's breath on, and I just used hot glue to hot glue everything on. And this is how my final project turned out. Wait, stop, hold it, don't go any further. This is how my finished project turned out to start with. But the more I looked at it, and the more I looked at it, I just didn't like it. There was something missing. I wasn't happy with all the lemons all being the same size, and I really didn't know what I was going to do about it. And I looked at it for a whole entire day. And the next day I went to Walmart for a totally unrelated shopping trip. I had to pick up some prescriptions and whatnot. And lo and behold, they had some lemons in the store. These lemons right here, they were $2.88 for this set of medium and small and extra small lemons. And so what I proceeded to do was take some of those large lemons off, and I totally remade the wreath. And I also decided to go ahead and add some more succulents. I picked these succulents up at the Dollar Tree. I just felt like my original recreation was just lacking. It needed something else. It needed a pop more color, and although this added a few more dollars to my total cost, I am so much happier with the way my final project ended up turning out. So now this truly is how my project turned out, and I am so happy with it. I am so much happier with the different sized lemons, with more lemons, and with more succulents on. Just adding a little bit more color to it really made a big difference in my opinion. I am really happy with how my project turned out the second time around. And so here you can see a side-by-side comparison between theirs and mine. Theirs is still slightly different than mine. It does have a few more lemons, and the succulents that they used were lighter in color, but I still think that the comparison is still very good, and mine does look quite a bit like theirs. And here you can see the price comparison. You can see that Their sale price was $34.88 and the regular price was $49.95. And even though I added some more succulents and some more lemons, my total was only $24.76. So you're having a savings of $25.19 if you were to buy it at the regular price, and if you were to buy it at clearance price, I would still have a savings of $10.12. I want to thank Yami for hosting this challenge once again this month, and also want to thank her co-host Kristen Kay. I will have both of their channels as well as the playlist linked in the description box below. Thank you so much for joining me today, friends. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed my Pier 1 dupe. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.